and welcome to the show. I'm here in Forza Horizon 2 with another versus the community. Today we are racing some C-Class cars. We're going to be doing some mostly tarmac racing. I may get creative and go for something silly towards the end, but we're going for mainly tarmac racing, and this time we've got a pretty good variety of cars. Turned out I'm of course driving the Williams Clio. First vehicle I did a video on this thing. It's fantastic in C-Class actually. We've got a mixture, we've got a few muscle cars thrown in for good measure, a few little sports cars. There's a Mini, you always need a Mini. So yeah, it should be quite interesting. We're starting off in the Cisteron area. Where are we going to head to first? I wanted to have a go at racing around the Citadel circuit. This is the one that we want to go to. Let's see, there we go. I remember.
Turn around.
Because this is the old city car build track, if you like, and I wanted to see what it was like as an actual racetrack for multiple cars racing around rather than just as a time trial track. I think it's an absolutely fantastic circuit. But we're going to give it a go. And I also have a sneaky small advantage having driven. Having said that, I have driven this track many times. Most of it has been with 1,000 horsepower silly mobiles. And this is a C-Class Clio. It doesn't have 1,000 horsepower. I would love to put the Ferrari V12 into this. It is a shame that I think the biggest engine you get in here is might get a V6 in it. Right, weather. Yep. We're going to go for 5 laps. Yeah, we'll go for 5 laps. Sure, why not? Yeah, that's just making sure I don't balls this up. Yeah, I do like this track. I think it will probably be one of the more interesting of race circuits, to be honest, on the game. It is starting to go to night, which always makes things difficult. Just as we were setting up for recording of this, there was an almighty storm that, typically just as we start, the storm goes away. Weather will probably come into effect at some point. During this, it normally can't go 20 minutes without pouring it down with rain. So I would expect to see rain make an appearance. But first off, it is nice and dry, but it is getting dark. It looks like it has put me at the back of the field. As per normal, I don't know what it is about current Forza games. It doesn't like putting me high up on the grid. Yeah, we're going to have to see how far we can come through from the back. My Clio is still front-wheel drive. I really like this car. I've got quite fast lap times sort of on the leaderboards with this vehicle. It's going to be a bit slower off the line. The Datsun there is absolutely flowing off the line, either rear-wheel drive or four-wheel drive. Yeah, this car is going to struggle when it comes to getting off the line. But everywhere else, it should be pretty good. But it's not got enough power to travel. Oh, good God! He took a clonk from the Datsun there. Right, up the hill. I'm not worrying about wheel spin. No concerns with wheel spin at all. Uh-oh, that is a terrifying sight to look behind you to see a Corvette there. Yeah, not worried about wheel spin. And we can. Oh, the Corvette's trying to go to the inside. I think I have more than enough grip. There is so much grip in the Clio. Oh, we've got more grip than an MX-5. Not what I would be expecting to say. Right, it is getting very crowded at this particular moment in time. I think I just went through the middle of 2 cars. I did. 2 places in one go. Can we go up the inside here of the police car? Again, not something else you normally say. You're not normally worried. Oh, I forgot about that horrible understeer. It does it in slow cars as well. Oh no, the muscle cars come back and the Celica is there as well. 3 cars wide down here is not good. I'm getting bumped and pushed and we've lost all of the places. Oh. Oh crap, I didn't even see the MX-5 there. That was not so... What about that bloody hairpin? Even with these little slower cars, you can't go out wide there. It just... You slow down for the corner and then it sucks you right out into the wall. It's horrible piece of track. The Datsun's gone wide. We just need to stop being 3 wide through all of the bits of the track. It's not conducive for a good lap time. Now the leaders have shot off after our little battle and I've dropped back down into 10. Okay, we need to do better. I need to do better. The Clio deserves better than this. It is a good car, honestly. There's lots of overtaking. As expected, I thought this would make for an interesting racetrack, and it has. Right, can we go around the outside of an MX-5 at the first hairpin? Ooh, I think we might have made it stick. Haha! The grip of the Clio. Now, don't do anything stupid on this one. Okay, I say don't do anything stupid. Go around the outside, but I think it's a Monte Carlo. And And, oh, can we get the Corvette on the exit? Oh, we can give the Corvette a little bump. We did get the Monte Carlo, though, whoopsie. Sorry, TV's too quiet. So, with the gears. We're fine across the bumps. That is nice. Not being quite as quick. We are not troubled by the bumps. Okay, well, I made up 2 places in the hairpins, which is always good. 2 overtakes around the outside as well, which I can't complain too much about. I should have a little dab on the brakes. They're not quite sure. Like corners like that, you're never quite sure what the car in front's going to do. So I'd rather just. Oh, the Corvette's quite slow off the corners. I think I've definitely got more grip, but then of course I lose the straight line speed and the power up the hill here. Yeah, corners like that, you just want to take a little bit of a tap on the brakes. Oh bloody hell! It's getting really busy to here. There goes the Firebird between the Corvette and the Firebird. There we go. I will take that. I'm up into 6th now. Podium is looking unlikely. If I hadn't run wide of that hairpin, I think the Clio could have done well here. But getting up to that next group of cars is quite unlikely. Again, we've got really good drive out of that corner, which is odd, as I didn't bother changing down a gear on that one. I thought we could get away with it. I'm going to take a little bit of a bump from, I think it was from the Celica, I assume it was. Yeah, it's the only car nearby. And we're out the other side, up into 5th place. And now we've got, fallen quite a way back. It's kind of got really good drive out of the corners, it seems. Even with me being silly on the gear changes. I haven't driven this car for a while, so I'm not quite sure what the ratios are like. We'll fly through here. Now we've got a lovely open track through these next couple of corners and see. Yeah, the Clio Williams is a fantastic vehicle in C-Class. I do very much like driving it. It's going to be, if they absolutely nail this lap and the 2 cars continue to fight in front of me, maybe I'll be able to do something. I've got to make sure I don't balls up the bloody hairpins that are coming up. Yeah, we are catching, I think. I think the Clio is shifting now to the first hairpin. Oh, not quite ideal. Yeah, we can go down a gear there. It's strange driving a car in this class on Horizon 2. I'll be honest, C-Class, definitely D-Class, is very rarely driven on here. I haven't driven C-Class cars very often, particularly. It tends to be the faster vehicles, so yeah, it's a little bit odd driving a car with, especially most of the things I do at Horizon 2 involve ridiculous cars. So driving a sensible vehicle is kind of odd. It's kind of pleasant as well at the same time. First lap was a bit crazy, flying through this area and taking out more of the. I don't know, why bother? Why bother keep putting up the lampposts? We're only going to knock them over next lap. Don't bother fixing them. We are closing up onto the pair in front quite quickly. A couple more laps and I would definitely have them. But unless they really start squabbling through these final few corners, are just going to run out of laps. Unless we're going to be super quick through that corner. Yeah, we're right on the back of the Subaru now. I'm hoping that the Subaru long-range car spotting is the mini game of these. Yeah, can we get a good drive? Oh, we've got an absolutely lovely drive out of that corner. To the inside of the Subaru, I'm going to have to use all of the track there. Defend the inside. I've got a little bump, but I have got the position. It's up to 4th. The podium place, though, is scampering away. Yeah, that drive out of the corner is incredible in this car. As I said, still front-wheel drive. Still front-wheel drive. I got the fastest lap as well. That Clio was flying by the end of the race. Yeah, I'm pleased with that. That was a lovely vehicle to drive. That one. Not the fastest lap by very much, but I guess that was the final lap as well. I set that on because that was absolutely. Why is the Firebird stuck in shot? Oh, and there's another green car. I don't know what that is. I can just see the corner of the roof. I think that might be the Datsun. I think the Datsun was green. I don't know. I don't know why they were stuck in camera shot. Yeah, the Clio's lovely around there. I've built a good car, almost by accident. So I don't think I changed this from the initial video I did. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I built this in the very first video. I made this to C-Class. It's exactly the same tune. Hey, I leveled up. Fantastic. I will get like 6,000 credits. Which is just the normal thing with these. We'll do that at the end, though. Right, world map. Where is the next good race to go? We can go for. Sure. We'll stay in Sisteron a little bit. Probably my favourite kind of town, Sisteron. Nice is where I end up spending most of my time. For whatever reason, I guess Nice is kind of like the main city if you like, of this map. So yeah, kind of end up spending a fair bit of time in these. I think Sisteron is probably my favourite, with all the intricate little roads and some fairly spectacular scenery as well. And this race, it's a point-to-point one. This should keep us within Sisteron. Right, we will go here. Time of day and everything will remain current. It's starting to go day now. It does look a little bit sort of cloudy. It looks like a normal English day. So we could be seeing some rain. I shouldn't have too much of a problem. To be fair, none of these cars should be too badly affected by the rain. None of them are, well, maybe the muscle cars may be having 300, 400 horsepower, but most of the rest of these cars, I think Clio has just over 200. I can't remember. I'm just guessing now. Oh yeah, I just saw the windscreen wipe or the back wiper go. We're gonna have a wet race. I saw what the clouds were doing. Dynamic weather in here is pretty good, I have to say. Right, I'm a little bit kinder on the grid this time. Maybe I can not get caught up in the really busy, hectic opening lap. Amazingly, nobody had any really big shunts, and that's the advantage with running slightly slower cars. This is why I like running the lower class vehicles, is if you're running a C-class car and you're battling with 3 people and there's a little bit of a bump here and there, at least you're fine, you get away with it. You probably won't even do any damage to any cars. But if you get little bumps when you're driving sort of 800, 900 horsepower monsters, that's when you have real problems. That's when yeah, you will just find yourself in walls and so on. Whereas in this, you can get away with it. It keeps the racing close, keeps the action exciting. Speaking of bumps, yeah, I've had many a bump from, is it the Fast and Furious? It is the Fast and Furious Honda S2000, from one of the films. Right, we've got a Lancia in the rear view mirror. Ooh, Lancia on the inside now. Oh god, not this 3 wide thing again. Sorry, Honda. Oh dear. Yeah, you wouldn't be having this closer in action with higher tier cars necessarily. Oh, the Celica is struggling with straight line speed. I'm going to come through as well. Actually not that much slower than the Honda. I would imagine the Firebird up there is probably the quicker car in the straight line out of this leading group, if you like. Oh, I think there was a... Oh, I'll give the Lancia a bump. Yeah, so... was that a C? A C apostrophe D was making a mess of things in the corner. That is something you do have to worry about with the point-to-point races. I completely forgot there might be traffic to contend with. So I don't want to run too wide. Can we get on the podium? I think we can. Oh, Mini doing some interesting things. We're going to out-drag Firebird, almost. Not quite. Oh! That we might have done. Oh, there's a Datsun come from nowhere. We might have out-dragged the Firebird had there not been a Focus, Fiesta, one of the two. I can't remember anymore. Somebody taking a little bit of a shortcut. Oh, I think we may be going on the... No, it's not where I thought we were. Never mind. Ignore my sense of direction. I think we may have got up the inside of the Firebird. Indeed we have. God damn it. Can we get on the podium? I would like to get on the podium this time round. I'd like to do better than last time. Oh, crap. Yep, we are going on the... Whoopsie. I thought there was gravel around here somewhere. Yeah, indeed we are. Ideally, I think I would change the gearbox slightly. Second and third. I don't know. Or maybe it's just we're lacking power and I'm used to cars being a bit better through the gears. Oh, crap. Yeah, I meant to press the button on that one. Thank you for the boost there, Firebird. Yeah, I think it's just a lack of power. It feels a little bit odd in here. Oh, he's going to be out-dragged by the more powerful Firebird there. Oh, we slumped to 6th place in that one. I could have perhaps done a little bit better. But yeah, again, close racing. Close racing with the C-Class cars. Yeah, it proved to be very exciting, actually. The Monte Carlo struggled a bit in that one. Yeah, I think a little bit more power would be quite nice. Perhaps, I don't know, I guess I can't remember what I built of this car. Maybe take away a little bit of the handling parts. Give this car a little bit more power, I think, would be perhaps advantageous. Yes, we will have not too much money. Right, we're going to go for a more adventurous point-to-point race. We'll try and drive away from Sisteron next. Clio may not be as good with the longer, more high-speed sections, I fear. It'll hold its own, I think. It's not terrible at straight-line speed. Right, where do you just want to go around? Do any of you want to go... Oh no, why do you all want to go? Fine, okay, I can't be bothered. We're gonna teleport. Let's go to Nice, shall we? Which track should we run? Oh, that one looks interesting. Actually, no, I thought it was a lot more intricate than it was. Sure, we'll go here. Oh no, we'll just go fast travel. Can't be bothered. Can't be doing with with driving all of that way. Otherwise, most of this video will be taken up with the driving. Once I start the race, everybody can just join, so it's fine. I like some of the tracks in Nice. Nice has an awful lot of circuits. As I say, it's probably the busiest area. They tend to be on the fairly short side. I think this is the really short one. It's interesting, and there's a couple of scary lines you can try and take through turn 1, if it's the track I'm thinking it is. We might have raced this one with the crazy camper vans. I think it's that track, where there's an interesting bit where you can try and take a better line, but dive through some trees, and if you get it wrong, of course, you splat into a tree, and that's never a good idea to do in the middle of a race. So we're going to try and avoid that one. It's not too long a track, so I think the Clio can get away with it. To be honest, I just want really tight and twisty turny circuits. That's where this car seems to do well. That's the drive out of the corners, even being front wheel drive. The drive out of the corners is fantastic in this. I don't know if we've got any four-wheel drive cars in here. C-Class may be a little bit low to be bothering converting cars to four-wheel drive. I don't know. I spy the orange car towards the back. Not quite as bad. Not quite as bad as Horizon 2 normally likes to put me. But never mind. We'll have some work to do. It'll make it exciting. Exciting is a good word to use, I think, for these races. Judging by the start, the Mini is definitely still front-wheel drive if I've got a quicker start than it. Two cars behind me may well have been as sleeker standard. It's got to be real drive standard. Oh crap! I do apologise, Datsun. Realised that Datsun was there. Yeah, mirrors are not, or should I say, camera angle / mirrors are not in quite the right place for seeing vehicles beside you. Yeah, the right-hand side mirror is terrible positioned on here. Right, oh god, it's getting a bit busy, getting very busy. Oh, we've ruined the cafe. That was never going to last very long. Crap, I'm not quite sure the cars are now on the track. Oh, big old lag spike through there. Fortunately, we all survived that one, which is nice and quite rare. Everybody, I think I did get a nudge. A little bit wide. Okay, 3 cars into one piece of road up ahead. How does that fare? How are you doing? There is the slightly quicker line in the faster cars is to stay to the right there, but these are so slow you don't really need to worry about that. Right, I will take the pair of you. Can we get the Mini as well on the exit? We'll put it down again. No, we can't quite get the Mini. 2 cars in one corner. I can't complain too much at that one, I don't think. Right, through the next one. Oh, the Mini's gone and taken out the cafe. Although the Mini's just gone into the cafe, I think, on that one. I'm alongside a Datsun. Don't really want to be around the outside here. We're getting a bit of a push from something. I think we're clear on the inside. Whoa, where did that one come from? I'm being attacked by Datsuns. Damn it. Yeah, as I said, it's a small track, it's a simple track, this one, but it is quite interesting. Shall we take the alternate scary line and dodge the trees? Yeah, through there. It just means that you can line up better through here with a faster car, but these vehicles here are so slow that it doesn't really matter that. You don't lose or gain much time by doing that, and there's such a risk involved with playing dangerously with the trees. I've got to be careful to avoid that telephone bolt. A lot of these obstacles you can drive through without it really mattering too much, but the telephone boxes, the racks of scooters, I don't think we've had any of them on this course. Any scooters parked? No scooters parked around this map. Yeah, you don't want to hit them. Lamppost, surprisingly, lampposts don't really slow you down as much as the telephone boxes. The weather is, I was expecting it to kind of pour rain. It's now sort of gone back to being dreary, but not actually raining anymore. Oh crap, I've gone for the wrong gap in the trees. Never mind, I actually got through. Yeah, the car in front is gone pretty much. I'm not going to be able to do very much about him. Nah, 6 seconds down. Yeah, we're not going to catch that. The downside is starting from the back. You lose so much time in the opening scramble at trying to get through the field that it's always very difficult to get right up towards the front, and he's pulling even further away. So yeah, whatever car that one is, I think it's the Acura or Honda Integra, one of the two. Oh crap, I'm going to take out a lamppost again. Down the gear as well. Yeah, I don't know what it is. Yeah, I think it's just I'm used to a lot more powerful cars, and not always, like, being in a slightly higher gear is kind of useful for them to try and stop a bit of wheel spin, and my brain is just set, whoa, that's turned in quite sideways. That's not... I think there's a slight dip on the inside of the corner there that I didn't realise about, and that pitched the car sideways massively. There's a little tiny lift through there. You can't quite take it flat out. I think the Datsun may have tried, very nearly clobbered the cafe. I don't like this corner here. It's a horrible corner. And then you've got to line yourself up, not out, whatever, for the next one, and then avoid all the lampposts and then end up in the guardrail. That works fine. It's a way. It's a way to take the corner. Not a very good one. Yeah, I think if we go this side, we have more than enough time to adjust ourselves with these cars. And let's not hit that same sort of dip and try and carry good speed. Datsun is still sat around there. Oh crap, we're on the other side of the telephone box that time. Datsun is quite close now. I'm a small bit concerned because I've been out of position all through those first couple of corners. And get a big twitch on with the what's it moved? Oh, lamppost. Yeah, Datsun's on the inside, and it has just started to rain. If I can be sneaky now, we can get it back up the inside on the final corner. Have we got the grip? Oh, the Datsun's left it too wide through there. Now begins the drag race. Datsun has a much better run. He's just going to get it by a fraction. That was a pretty close race for second place. Something slides across the line. Yeah, I got away with that one a little bit. If that start line had been 50 metres further down the road, I probably wouldn't have been second. Yeah, I'm 2 seconds a lap down on the Acura, so we're not going to be beating that one. Never mind, Cleo did pretty well. Made some interesting overtakes. Yeah, regularly three cars wide. Luckily, most of the tracks here are fairly open, fairly wide, so you can get away with fitting lots of cars into corners. There aren't any really horribly narrow tracks, like not really terribly narrow ones. I'm thinking sort of like Monaco street circuit style. There's not really too many of them. The roads here are quite racer friendly, if that makes sense. I'm hoping it does. Now the rain is coming down as we're going in between races. Typical. I think we will probably now... Yeah, we're going to get a proper wet race now. Let's just have a quick look at the map to find an interesting route. We'll go for a... I'd like to go for a point-for-point race that's kind of leading away from Nice rather than going into Nice. Have we got any of them? Oh, you've just got to go all the way through. Oh, that one looks mean. Let's go... We'll just fast travel down there, sure. This one looks interesting. It sort of wiggles all its way around the coast and then kind of goes back on itself. I think I remember that correctly. Yeah, it'll do. It'll do for our... Well, I think we'll call this the final race. Oh, it is pouring it down with rain again. Oh yeah, this will be an interesting one. I think the muscle cars may have a small disadvantage, or any high power. I don't know how much power the other cars are running. Any of the high-powered cars may struggle a little bit more now with it raining. As I said, rain doesn't make a humongous difference. There is a noticeable difference. There is a noticeable difference, but it's not huge, shall we say? It doesn't. Yeah, I might have to do an investigation at some point how much it affects the lap times of the cars, because yeah, it's not terribly massive. I'm hoping the Clio won't really be affected by it. Just got to be careful when you're really pushing the car, because of course it's going to let go a bit easier. Otherwise, yeah, you can carry almost similar speeds. It's scary, but you can get away with it. Oh, the Mini's on pole. I can't even see my car. That means I'm at the back. So I think the best place I've started was it 5th or 4th? Was it 4th? I don't know if I started 4th. If I'm going to win a race on here, I've got a lot of work to do, and I'm going to have to hope people get lost or crash or fall off the road because of the rain. Any of them are going to be slow off the line than everything around me, because all of these look rear-wheel drive, probably. I say slow off the line, I actually did pretty well. Maybe the rain is helping. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe the rain is helping. There's a Monte Carlo very slow off the line in front. Ooh, got to stay around the outside there. That was not a fun one, particularly to be doing. Right, oh, a little bit of lag going on. Oh, bloody hell, sideways Datsun. I'm hoping that was genuinely sideways and not just laggy Datsun. We're passed without a big crash, so... Oh, speaking of big crashes, Monte Carlo found the front of a Transit. How do we do? We're not terrible. I mean, we're not being dropped too quickly. We are a little bit, but not too quickly by the cars in front. And this is a bit more of an open race than the previous ones. Oh, we've all done exactly the same thing. Never mind. A little bit. Just watching the rear view mirror as everybody follows well. A little bit of rally crash. Doesn't hurt anybody. Oh, this is an interesting run down here. It's quite quick. We've all done exactly the same thing. That is not where I thought it was. Whoops. Crap. I've messed up that one big time. I thought that was a slightly different... I think there's another run. A very similar one. There's a much quicker one. Maybe the rain as well. Oops, sorry. Sorry, Chevrolet. Rain's not... I'm not having too many problems with the car. It's sort of kind of expected. Oh, we're not doing particularly well in this one. We've got to get a move on. So there's, I'm looking at the little map. There's a big train of cars up there that I want to get involved with. We've got to avoid the Garris. As much as I want to run into the Garris, can't do that while we're racing. Not properly racing. Oh yeah, come on, car. We need more speed. We need a lot more power. Well, I'd like more power. Can we have a look? I can't. I daren't try and look at telemetry while we're having a race. Oh, transit caused a problem in the middle of the track. Never good to have sort of spontaneous obstacle course racing going on during a normal street race. That doesn't normally end well for anybody involved, especially the transit. In this particular case, he's annoying. I can see the cars in front, just can't quite catch up. Come on, Cleo, please go faster. Please go faster. Now, well, the rain stopped. That was a very a short rain shower. We ended up catching up to the Monte Carlo around this next corner. Yeah, I could do with some more... Oh, speaking of hairpins, I completely overshot that one. That snuck up on me. Yeah, my memory of Horizon 2 is lacking. I keep thinking that I'm on a different part of the map. I don't think I use this part. I don't go this way very often. We will squeak around. Ooh, that was the rain there. Just a little bit of a kick from the back end. Whoa, Monte Carlo is going to try some rallycross. And I may visit a Armco barrier thing briefly. Right, we've got to get a decent drive out of that. We have lost some ground though. So I think it was a Lancia Fulvia in 6th place. I don't think we're going to climb up the order any more than that. We're going to have to settle for the 6th, because after a terrible early part of that race, 7th place, sorry, is not too shabby for me. And it is. I pressed the wrong button. I was going to handbrake. The whole bloody button. Oh well. There we go. That is it for this week's FailRace vs Community. I'm pretty sure the Acura RSX is the overall victor. I think that one's 3 out of 4 races, something like that. Won plenty of them. The MX-5 got itself up into 2nd. Always good to see an MX-5 doing well in something. My Clio was a quick car. It was a quick car at a couple of tracks. Yeah, made a couple of mistakes with it. I do like the Clio as a C-Class car vehicle though. It's a lovely, lovely, easy car to drive. And on the tighter circuits, very, very quick. Not so good at the longer circuits. Not really got the power to compete. But on the tight, twisty stuff, it is a fantastic C-Class vehicle. Anyway, yep, that is it for this one. I'm just quickly going to do the wheel spin thing. Can we get anything interesting out of this while I'm filming? I might as well try. Come on, game, let's have a lovely expensive car. I'm not seeing that many expensive cars go. That'll do. I'll take that. I do like the RS5, so that's not too bad. Not too bad at all. But yeah, that is it for this video, guys. Thank you very much for watching, and until next time, goodbye.